Hello everyone, this is Moses from Zaatar Gardens. I'm often asked why I grow so many different type of herbs, especially from the Middle East and the Mediterranean region. And I always tell them it's because of what I was raised with. I was raised with home cooking for my mother and grandmother, especially my grandmother. And anytime we cooked, there was always herbs we picked from the garden. And also, that's one point done. But mainly for me, my passion for herbs now is that herbs to me are history. When I look at, let's say this plant, for example, there's little babies of them over there, right here, and over there. This plant is called Timbra spicata, or spiked thyme. This plant was found, from the articles I have read, and multiple articles, were found in the tomb of King Tutankhamun. So when I'm touching this plant, eating from it, looking at it, admiring it, these were plants that were eaten, admired, and grown for thousands of years. Summer savory, another one. Conehead thyme from Greece. These are plants that our ancestors ate for nourishment and for medicinal properties. It's only in the past, this generation or the generation past, where we lost our connection with herbs, or we dismissed them, either or. But when I look at this, if you're religious, if not, I'm using these names as a history point, like Muhammad, Jesus, Moses. For certain, those individuals ate for these plants, or ate even Zaatar mixes, most likely, where there were some type of mixes, like this plant here, Oreganum syricum, Syrian oregano. They're not for certain, but they say that this is the herb used for the Passover. The herb dipped in lamb's blood and put over the doors, the entryways of the houses in biblical times, the time of Moses. And I'm getting goosebumps right now. I already knew I was going to talk about that. I'm already getting goosebumps thinking of that. Even the back of my neck has goosebumps. Because that plant, which I have tons of back there, all that against the fence, that's what I make my Zaatar mixes with, primarily, was that herb. But that plant was eaten by Moses. No way back then, even in ancient Egypt, they were eating the Timbra spicata, summer savory, winter savory, Syrian oregano, hyssop, which I have a hyssop around underneath my donut peach, and all the other Zaatar herbs I grow. These were eaten for thousands of years. And, we nowadays artificially flavor our food with, cheap bouillon or some other type of powdery mix. But it were these plants, parsley, Zaatar, hyssop, mint, oregano, thyme. It were these type of plants that would flavor the meat, would give us nourishment, would give us medicinal qualities coming out of, anise, hyssop, the anise smell out of this licorice mint. That smells really good. These were the plants. Pink savory, another one that was used in the Middle East long ago. And it's only been just nowadays where we don't use it. Try to cook meat and don't use herbs, and see how good that's going to smell or taste. Just try. No spices, no herbs, and eat the meat. You won't even touch it. It's going to smell disgusting. It's going to smell like boiled fat. Well, this is the life. This is what we should be eating. But so, long answer, short. When I look at the herbs I grow, and I walk through this little pathway I create, I'm walking back in time. Happy gardening, everyone. Bye.